guys, so let's get into this topic and talk about this. This conception and this misconception as you should have a whole lot of friends, and the more friends you have, the happier you'll be. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. It is just a bunch of bullshit. Like I said in a video that I've recently made, alright? The more friends you have, the unhappier you are. And you might feel in the moment that you are happy, or this or that or that or this, but what happens when the friends aren't there anymore? You are at massive lows. You feel empowered when you are around them, but who are you when they are not around? You have to learn how to be happy by your damn self first. To the point where when you are not with your friends, you are still happy. When you are alone, you are still happy. You should not be that person that feels lost. You should not be that person that feels lonely when friends are not around. You should feel like yourself. And whenever you do something out of left field with your friends. It should just be a bonus. At the end of the day, it is just you. And you have to see life like this. And life has taught me this because I used to have friends, relationships, and all these other things with people that meant the world to me. And guess what? I lost those things, and it can happen to anybody. So as long as you're happy with yourself, there's not much in this world, there's not much in this life that can affect you. There's just not. Because you can lose this person and it's not a huge loss because you still have a lot of yourself. But when you lose somebody and you're dependent on them to make you happy, you're dependent on somebody else for happiness, you lose a big piece of yourself in them, and they take it with them and they leave. Because they're going around to other people, dependent on other people now for happiness and not you. And now it's just you because you don't have them. But they have other people now, and you don't have nothing. So, and this is why, if you're ever in a relationship and you're with a person and this person leaves, they left you because they have somebody else lined up. Now they have somebody else to depend on for energy and to feel happy. So, you had nobody lined up. You were banking on being with this person, and now you're alone and you don't have a plan B. You're in a position where it's just you, and you, like I said, you were banking on this person for happiness, and now they're not there. So now you don't even have your damn self. You see what I mean? These are hard lessons, guys, that I've learned in life. These are very hard lessons that I've learned in life whenever I was younger, because I was brought up to have a lot of friends, be popular, be this, be that. And I used to be all these things. And all these things stabbed me in the back. That's how I learned. I've been better than ever at the age that I'm at. Not every day is perfect. Because I work so damn hard that I start to get tired. But all in all, things are more perfect in my life currently right now than it's ever been in my entire life. And it doesn't mean everything is easy. It doesn't mean all those things. I just got a lot stronger. I can operate and I can still work in the days where I don't even feel 100% like today. Because I worked so hard yesterday and this entire week. I still feel a bit run down and burnt out, but I feel pretty good still, just not 100%. And these videos also take a lot of emotional energy, so it's like you guys think how I feel right now in this video is how I feel when the video is turned off, and it's not true because I'm using so much energy right now doing this video. I'll tell you this right now for free. I'm going to feel a lot better whenever I turn this video off and I start to rehydrate, whenever I start to drink more liquids, whenever I cook a nice meal right now. After this video and relax, I'm going to feel a lot better. I'm going to feel happier. This is not actually who I am in this video. This is the work that I'm doing for you guys right now. So it's like you guys can judge me of how I look or feel in this video when really it is not the truth. I'm putting in work right now. I'm explaining a lot of things right now. It takes a lot of energy. There's a reason why I do it to the level that I do it, and not a lot of people can do it. Because it's very hard. It's difficult, but no. A lot of you wouldn't understand that. and a lot of you do, and I appreciate you guys. But the ones that want to misunderstand me, you're not that smart. That's all I got to say about that. But as far as friends, guys, like I said in the video recently before this one, I don't see it, even though I'm explaining it as friends. I'm only doing that because I had to put a word on it. I don't see people as friends anymore. It's about respect to me. And when the respect is there, we can have a certain connection. That connection is going to be there with me and with you, where there is respect. Where respect is lost, you lost me. And that's what it comes down to. I don't care if you were a so-called lifelong friend. If the respect is lost, if you turn like a hater against me for no reason, I've done nothing personally to you, you just can't stand to see the person that I'm becoming. So the respect is gone right then and there. Because I'm growing, I'm evolving, I'm happier than you. I'm more highly energetic and just happier overall than you, and I'm doing more and I am more. And I don't even see it like that. Like in my light towards you, you see it in that light towards me. And you want to feel some type of way, you want to have this hater type of energy towards me. You want to do certain things, the respect is gone. You don't respect me. You don't see me for what I am, and you want to disrespect me. So you are not even close to my friend. You are now an enemy. And that is that. When you don't respect me, you're nothing more than an enemy, because there's no reason to not respect me, because I've done nothing to you personally. If I've done nothing to you personally, and there was already respect between us, what does that say about you? Everything about you, nothing about me. Point blank period. You can't just respect somebody and then not respect somebody over nothing that has happened between you guys personally. It makes no sense. None. And I could agree on respect is earned, not given, especially in today's day and age, because you cannot trust a lot of people. A lot of people are snakes. A lot of people pose as to be something that they are not, and it's to get what they want short term, and I don't want to be around people like that. So, and I even will be pretty good and generous by giving people respect pretty quickly if they show good sides, you know. If they are good to me, I'll slowly start to respect somebody. But the moment weird things start happening, the respect starts reducing. And there's a certain line you don't cross where you come over you're now on the disrespect side a lot more than the respect side, right? Like there's a thin line right here. There's the respectful side, and then there's this way, which is a disrespectful side. It's like a meter, and when you go over this line right here, over to the disrespectful side, you have lost respect. I have nothing to do with you anymore. And it is possible to get back on the respectful side, but it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to come quick, because once you reach that line where you come over here, it's going to be so hard to get back on this side of me where it's the good side. We are on good terms. It's going to take a lot to get over this hump again. It's going to take a lot. And whenever you meet people, whenever I meet people, it's just right here. Everyone's on that line. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're about. I'm skeptical of you. I'm not paranoid. I'm just like skeptical. We can still talk. We can still have a conversation, but it's going to stay there for at least a little bit, because I still don't know who you are. I don't know what you're about. So that's just how I see things. That's how I see people. Friends do not exist in my mind. I do not see it that way. It's all about respect. And there's people that I have in my life right now that know we do not even talk every day. We don't talk every month. We don't talk every 2 or 3 months sometimes. But that level of respect has never changed. It's always there. We are just 100% cool. No matter what I've done up to this point, this person still sees me and respects me the same. It doesn't define, nothing defines you for who you are with what you with what you earn, with what you gain, with what car you drive, how many dollars you have in your bank account. None of those things matter. That you shouldn't gain more respect from a person for seeing those things. It makes no sense. And I'm not going to see anybody different if they win the lottery and they're multimillionaires. I'm not going to look at them any differently. Obviously, it's going to do a big thing for their life, but I shouldn't. The respect level should not increase or decrease anymore. They're still a human being. Money is only a number. Money is only an illusion. It's numbers. It allows you to do more things than you couldn't have before. Your heart should not change. Your mind should not change. What does money really do? It allows you to do more things. You could take an extra flight. You could go on an extra vacation. You could buy a new vehicle. You could eat at fancy restaurants whenever you want. You could do all these things, but it's not. What is that going to do? We do all those things in moderation. So the fact that you can do these things more often, that's going to change you as a person? It's not. It's really not. At all. That's what money does. The best thing you can do with your life is be as happy as you can possibly be without those things. When those things come, when you get more of those things, it's only an extra bonus and nothing else. Money is a bonus. You have to learn how to be happy with just about nothing. If you can be happy with nothing, you're in for a very, very, very fulfilling and exciting life. But if your happiness determines how much money you have, how many vacations you can take, how many nights out you can have on the weekends, all these things, right? You're not going to be a very happy person because you're going to be banking on doing those things to actually feel happy. When you don't feel happy most of the time, doing the little things, because the little things is what you're going to be doing in life a lot more than doing bigger things. And it's just the truth. So if you can be happier doing those things, you're going to be much, much happier doing other things when you earn more or catapult yourself up into life. And that shouldn't change you either. You should still continue to be who you are. And don't let any of those things get to your head. You have to stay grounded. You have to stay grounded. And this is how I plan on staying for the rest of my life. Nothing is going to change me. I'm only going to get better over time. The more I accomplish, the better I will be, not the opposite, because some people do the opposite. Some people, they accomplish certain things and it changes them. It changes them in a way where, it's just not a good way at all. And I ain't gonna let that shit happen to me. I can't let that happen to me. Because when those things happen, you're usually gonna catch a big fall after those things happen. Which is why I'm not gonna let it happen to me. And of course I'm gonna do bigger and better things, and I'm gonna catch ideas, and I'm gonna try new things, I'm gonna do new things, but I'm not gonna let it make me into a bad person. Because sometimes that can happen, is all I'm saying. And there's no chance of that happening to me. There's no chance. Because I've been at rock bottom and I am where I am now. And I feel like I'm an even better person where I'm at right now, with having a lot more. So what is that going to say about only getting more and more and more and more and more? Right? It's not just going to start to change. It's going to continue to be that way. And I was still a good person when I was at rock bottom. But I feel, from what I've earned up to where I am right now, it didn't make me into like a worse person, or belittling others, or thinking I'm better than everybody else. It has only made me better, more confident, more stronger, in positive ways, not negative ways. So that's all I gotta say about that. And just understand, like, and back to this, whenever you lose friends, right? because that is what has happened on my journey that I've been on in this life. I've lost people along the way, and that's because I have leveled up. You don't know that in the beginning. You don't. Even though I knew what I was doing, I knew I was doing the right things. But there's still a side of you where it's like, am I doing the right things? You never know 100% sure. Even though my intuition told me I'm doing the right things, there's still a little voice in your head where it's like, you know. But I always follow my intuition, and that is what got me to where I am today. Following your intuition is important, because your brain is going to have different conversations with you. Your intuition is always what is right. Your own brain will play tricks on you. And this is the psychology behind what is happening in these moments. But just understand that as long as you're following your intuition, you cannot go wrong. You're only going right. Don't always listen to your own thoughts either. Don't always listen to your own thoughts and what your brain is telling you. Follow your intuition. It's going to guide you along the right path. I've always been doing the right things up to this point. And my own brain told me to stop doing things that I'm doing that are right sometimes. Like, I'm doing the right things, and sometimes my brain is like, is this really the right thing that you're doing, bro? Like, is this really what you're doing? But my intuition is like, let's keep doing this. What are you talking about? Let's go, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You have to keep listening to that intuition, to what you know is like you're doing the right things. And that is all it is. So, losing people in your life, not even friends, it could be family, it could be anybody. It could be your own damn parents or anybody. It is a direct sign that you're leveling up in life, not the opposite. So, keep that in mind. I'm gonna cut this video short here. I gotta get a couple of meals. I gotta hop on a few phone calls. Gotta get to the gym, and I gotta get rested up for tomorrow. It's gonna be a long day, and I got a hectic schedule tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on some more videos. I might even do, like, it's early in the day right now. This video is not gonna be posted early, but right now, as we speak, it is Sunday morning. So I might even get a couple other videos in tonight. So I may not have to do any videos on Monday, because it is going to be a hectic day, specifically on Monday for me. So, but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get out of here now. I'm gonna get a meal, some liquids, and I'm out.